First of all, Mix Cap was not secondly two-dimensional. It was not 2D.
Top down.
It's top down. It's not a platformer.
It is 2D, I think.
Well, I mean, like
It's
technically,
very
sprites,
convincing 2D sprites.
Goes
That
in every
look like
direction
2D.
though. It's not just left and right.
Well, it's the same as like Link to the Past, which is
2D.
yeah,
Yeah.
like any other classic.
Even if
I
you
wasn't
have
talking. I'm talking about Link 2, yo.
Link 2.
Oh.
Legend of Zelda 2.
Well, that one's kind of both.
It's top down until you do anything, to which it turns into a 2D platformer.
You mean a side scroller? I think that's what you're talking. I think that's what you mean.
Well, yeah. Well, isn't that a platformer? Are there
Well,
platforms in it?
There are
Actually-
things that you can jump on that aren't necessarily platforms, but can be used as them.
Genres in video games is stupid.
I know, right? Haven't you heard of the action adventure genre? If you don't fit
Yes.
into anything, you're an action adventure game.
Unless you're Pikmin.
Pick
Which
That's an
is-
RTS.
It's
Yeah.
barely considered an RTS.
And if it were less Pikmin than that, it would be an action adventure game.
Less
Unless you're
action.
Katamari Damacy.
I would kind of consider that a puzzle game.
I
It's
kind of
not
consider
really.
it like
It's just it's like navigating a maze, except the maze is a straight line. It's more like it's like
It's a
navigating.
sandbox.
It's more like navigating a fucking
it's kind of like a sandbox.
Yeah,
Big
because you're
open
put in
world.
an open area and all you do is just roll shit up into a ball with like various conditions depending on what level you're playing.
I mean, like literally every sandbox I've played, I've never had to roll everything up into a ball. So
Yeah, but a sandbox basically just means.
But
like,
you're still in
really
an open area. Like you're free to do whatever the fuck you want.
Technically,
no, all you can do is roll shit into a ball.
Yeah, and to that capacity, you can roll whatever the fuck you want into
No,
a ball.
you can't.
There is a level.
Depending on the levels.
No, there is a level where you literally start like the size of a fucking mouse, and you're in the middle of a big or generally large town. So you start rolling up tiny shit, and then you start rolling up like relatively
shit.
less tiny shit, and then you start picking up like actual mice, and then cats, and then dogs, and then bikes, and then people, and then cows, and then buildings, and then entire amusement parks until entire countries, until entire continents, and then all of a sudden your Katamari is just bigger than the planet that you're standing on.
And then you pick up the stars.
Then you pick up the
universe,
stars, and then
you go
there's
away
nothing
from the
left. The king just stops you. It's like, okay, there's nothing left.
And then you roll him up.
No, you have to wake him up, hitting them in the face with it.
Well, you can't even roll him up because he is like 200 times the size of that Katamari you just made.
Oh, damn it. Alright, we gotta roll up the universe, go into another one, start rolling up other Katamaris.
And then when you show it to him, be all like, look, Dad, look what I made. He's like, look at this piece of shit. This tiny-ass Katamari. What the fuck is this? You're a disgrace. And then he
We
makes
are
you go
not
back and do it
pleased.
again. Welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, the only reason I started laughing mid-explanation is just because I remembered TK talking about fucking rolling up. About a level where you have to roll up the continents to avoid a meteor.
No, you have to roll up that meteor.
But she was just telling me about how the meteor could be different things, and it's just fucking...
The game is amazing. I regret trading it in. I don't know why I did. I hope it's still at the GameStop.
I'm sad, because I've only had a taste. I've only had a demo.
Oh my god. Damn. If I was in such dire straits, I would have held on to that game until we did a playthrough. But,
Yeah.
life.
Fucking one day.
One day.
Look forward to our Katamari Damacy playthrough.
I think the odds of somebody buying it before I find it again is pretty fucking low.
And besides, we live on the day and age of the internet, man. We could just buy another copy. Somebody, somewhere out there, wants to sell their Katamari Damacy to us.
So, like, I feel like an absolute moron because I had to fucking rewatch all of our old footage over and over again. I realized that all the fire bombs and all the fire and all the stuff is weak to ice, and I've been using water on it this entire time.
I mean, you just realized that?
Yes! That's why I kept doing it!
I mean, like, we've come straight from Pokemon, man. Where the opposite is true. You use water to beat fire, and use fire to beat ice because it makes water, which doesn't make sense either way.
I know that, but it's like even my limited knowledge of this always just say, I remember, okay, it's always weak to ice. Fire is weak to ice in Final Fantasy.
it just doesn't make sense that water doesn't do double damage to fire. It's just me.
Maybe the fire in Final Fantasy is just too hot.
Maybe?
Yeah, it just evaporates before it even gets close. So you're hitting him with a stream of water, but it's actually just like a few droplets because the rest of it just evaporates.
But it's also not like fire can't survive in cold. So it's like, what is, I don't, like...
Well, the thing is, it's like, from like, I think molecular, talk about, fire technically shouldn't stop from water. It's just the pressure from the water.
Yeah, it's not that it's water is because it's the fire going, it's because you're smothering it.
Yeah.
It's the same way like if you pour dirt on it.
Well, I guess you
ice,
can technically smother it with ice. It's just like, you gotta get some really cold ice so that doesn't melt before that.
But like, look at the visuals of how fucking Blizzard goes in when I get to Lucerne. Like the visuals on Blizzard, it's not even just like, oh, I'm hitting it with a block of ice. It's like just icy wind.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's just cold, and like that doesn't make any sense because fire can survive in cold. It's not the cold that makes the fire go out. So what the fuck? It's confusing.
If anything, it should neutralize it.
I don't know.
Because I mean, cold makes you slow down, which heat is just basically fast-moving stuff.
Fast-moving gas.
Yeah.
Science in video games.
There's probably some way to make it work, but it's just like, can we just all have one singular rule?
Can we get a game theory on that? Come on, Matt Pat.
I'm sorry, he's obsessing over a new horror game. A new horror game.
Oh boy, what is it now?
Hello, neighbor.
Oh, that. Yeah, I've seen those.
I'm digging it, though. I love it when he obsesses. Continue obsessing, Matt Pat. Stick to it.
Oh, great. He's going to do Tattletale next.
There's nothing for that, though.
You'll find a way.
You'll find a way.
Like, after his first stream, getting one ending, he's like saying, we're going back, we're getting 2 different endings if this happens, if there are any. And he said something about trying to see if there's hidden lore in that.
Wasn't she just back there? Did she run past me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything. She's there.
This is why we can't rant. We forget everything.
What is happening to us? Yeah. The one thing I'm afraid about for Hello Neighbor is that like the game's not out yet, so they're gonna be adding stuff like as they go along. But
yeah.
I feel like a lot of the shit that like Matt has brought up, it's like, what does this matter? Like the whole point of the game was to find the secret of the neighbor, right? But
yeah.
like, then we have like all this fucking demon worship nonsense, and it's like, okay, I get it, it's supposed to make the game more mysterious and the guy more suspicious,
and evil.
But like, this wasn't there before, and I feel like they're adding it for the sake of like
making it
people,
right.
Yeah, making people obsessed in the first place because that's what FNAF did. So it's like, I don't know.
It's the fear of like, oh, this stuff is here, prove him right, because his thing is so popular, it'll make it seem right.
Yeah,
but didn't in the first episode of his first game theory, he went over it and he fucking said that he was bringing up evidence from like the ads and stuff of Hello Neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant like it went back from like even the first beta.
I just don't want it to be so stupidly convoluted that it'll go the FNAF route again, where it kind of just eats itself and just doesn't make any sense in any regard.
Yeah.
So it has to come out with a book, and then a game that ties into the book, and then...
But
we still haven't got that movie.
We still haven't got that movie.
But the thing is, FNAF went with that and made it better.
It made it better, yeah, but like the fact that it was necessary, it's just...
Still waiting on
I wish it just like... Yeah. Just made sense to begin with.
But then again...
Honestly, it feels like fucking... Every single Five Nights at Freddy's games, it feels like Scott Cawthon sat down and was like, alright, how can I undo everything and make it count at the same time? Because literally every game theory he had to go back and then say, it's like, okay, that was wrong, let me try again.
And even Sister Locations is a strange beast, because it goes back to FNAF 4, or FNAF 3, and that was before the book came out, and that was before he decided, like, yeah, I'm gonna just retcon all this, and we're just gonna try this all again and sort everything out.
Yeah.
So, like, what is it now? I don't get it.
Well, granted, I meant like most of the endings besides one in Sister Location is even canon anyway.
Is
Oh, yeah,
one
right.
canon still?
Wait,
What?
I thought all the games before Sister Location in general were just not canon anymore. It's just like, just go by the book.
No, it's the opposite.
Oh.
The book isn't canon.
Yeah.
But if there are stuff that ties into the games, you can count it.
I'm so confused now because that would mean like all the super convoluted shit that's in the
Basically,
game.
think of it like this. All of it is true, but if the book contradicts the game, ignore the book on
Yeah.
that part.
The game contradicts itself. That's the problem.
No,
The book was supposed to like sort it all out. God damn it! What the hell happened? What did I miss? I need to read more.
No, you don't.
That's my
Reading's
problem.
boring. Fuck
Go
that
to
shit.
TV tropes.
There's that. If you want to, like...
I have better fire. I don't use a shitty fire for it.
You're
But yeah.
right.
TV tropes is like fucking Wikipedia for television. You go, you look something up, and then like 4 hours have passed and you're reading something about a TV show you've never even watched before.
Ah, the critic.
Joke's on you, I've already seen The Critic.
Oh, duh, we watched it.
Exactly.
What is
Watched
the
it.
critic?
Oh,
He goes back and he reviews old movies and stuff.
It's
He remembers it so you don't so you don't have to.
Is it like bad or something?
No, it's pretty decent
Oh.
actually.
Dude, we'll
Short-lived.
we'll have to do a sit and watch for that.
I also took note that I'm going to start like rotating saves now. because-
Yeah, we're professionals.
Yeah. I've had so much shit editing the last part, dear lord. Like, if you watch it, you'll notice there's a lot of cut-ins and cutouts, and Jesus Christ, that was a nightmare.
At the very least, we're not going to have another Kimati incident.
Well, okay, that was okay because I just so happened to die before I saved. So, or right after I saved, so it was fine.
Guarding the command center.
Okay, that guy is wearing something. I thought his ass was just exposed.
You'll get that a lot in this game.
Wait for the save to fight
Oh
sin,
man,
sir.
we're still gonna meet up with that lady that we still can't tell if she's wearing clothes.
She'll be around. She's like a generic NPC, so she'll be all over the place.
Oh.
But, yeah, this moment is kind of, like, important, but not at the same time. This is pretty much the only choice, quote-unquote, that you get in the game that has lasting repercussions.
Oh.
And I wanted Felix to be here for this because he said something along the lines that, like, oh, I know what's going to happen, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, you don't because that's my decision. But, yeah, we'll get there.
Please tell me this isn't a tell. No, wait, you said it actually has some repercussions, so it's not a
chance he'll get
telltale
hurt.
choice.
Yeah, the dude's gonna hold up 2 coins, so you gotta
Why are
choose
you guys
whether he wants
fighting
to
anyway?
murder the
Aren't
cage.
the almighty
Okay, I thought you were going to make the Pokemon Sun and Moon joke, but that was good too.
Who the fuck would pick the cage? You psychopath.
I literally did just
You're
to see what
welcome.
would happen.
Well, everyone has done that at least once.
Yeah.
But like, just honestly, if you made an honest choice, if you picked the cage, you're a terrible person.
You pick the cage, the game
hear
halts, you have to take fucking, what was her name, Elizabeth?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to take her back, hand her over to the songbird, then the game ends. Honestly, I'd respect it more if it did that.
What?
Technically, you do.
I'm the one who convinced him.
You don't take it back, you die in the end.
That's in the DLC.
No! Didn't we play through that and you die in the end? You get drawn by, like, several different Elizabeths.
Apparently, he lived through that. You die. You both die. Spoilers, by the way. You both die in the DLC when you go to the underwater rapture.
Okay, well, first of all, the game is like, how old now? 6 years?
I'm still gonna say spoilers for 20-year-old game.
Fuck you. But second of all...
You say that.
Don't you remember? I said spoilers when I made that joke about how Titus doesn't matter.
Spoilers, man!
Oh, fuck off, you!
One day, he goes off and becomes a crusader. Just
Okay,
like
it's
that.
not okay while we're playing the game. If this was any other discussion at any other time, it would be fine.
That being with your girl
By the way,
is good.
who the fuck is Titus?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I
made
mean,
the
we were
joke
playing as
already.
Marth.
Is better.
I'm pretty sure that was the, like, fuck it. Who cares what I'm saying? That was
Air
great.
physics, man. That was perfect.
Oh, Nikali learned from the best.
I was gonna say that still happens in Street Fighter 5, and I'll never understand.
Oh, we get stupid air physics, but we can't have
She
jiggle.
hit me too.
We got Jiggle.
Yeah.
No, Chun-Li was out of control.
No,
we
they
had
needed to be out of control.
We had to shackle that bitch.
Don't keep a good pair down,
I had
man.
to tell her to calm her tits.
Yes, literally. Retire thine bosom.
Guy out there.
Just because her legs are the only thing that make money, huh?
So you can hit me more?
This is what sells the game. So, in case you missed it, he punched that guy because he's the one who convinced his brother who died
Suluzu,
fighting Sin to
please.
enlist in the
Please
crusade.
don't go.
Cool.
I have to go.
Oh.
Drama!
It wasn't Seymour?
No, it was not
Let him
Seymour.
go.
Actually, I don't think
The man
any of
has
them have
already
ever met
chosen his
Seymour
path.
until
As you
It's-
did. When you became a summoner.
this time around.
Wow.
Except for Orin, maybe. I think Orin may have met him once before.
Oh, damn it.
It would be a long time
I can't take that
before I
name
ever
serious
really
anymore.
understood
Orin?
the reason
Yes.
why you
Why?
let Yuzu pass.
Because...
Orange, you glad he's not in Kingdom Hearts? Oh!
No, I'm
What the
kind of...
fuck?
I thought he was-
wanted to be in Kingdom Hearts.
Fuck him.
Why?
Specifically because he was in the Hercules world. Specifically because I was looking forward to play with Hercules, and then he showed up. He's awesome, but I wanted to play with Hercules.
Hercules wasn't even a party member in the first game.
That was the problem. Well, I didn't play the first game, but like, I noticed the pattern that I go to a Disney World, I dress up as that Disney character's world, or in the case of fucking Hercules, nothing. And then I get to play with that Disney character. I get the Beast and Beast Castle. I get to play with Simba. Hold on, wait. Lion King, my brain shut off for a moment. And then I get to fucking Olympus. It's like, yeah, I get to play with Hercules. He's a hero. He gets to punch stuff. I think he had a sword at one point or another, but fucking he's Hercules.
Yeah, technically, you don't really play as anybody other than Sora.
Well, I mean, you get to play with Hercules. I'm sorry, but no. His parents called him in. Couldn't play with Hercules, or had to play with the weird, edgy kid.
Hey, there's Goofy. Goofy's ultimate world, man.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
I'm not even gonna lie. I was actually sad when he took the bullet for us. You mean I don't get to play? Goofy's not gonna be in my party no more?
I cried. You shut up.
I'm serious too. I was actually sad that he was gone, because that means I just had fucking Donald, and honestly, who's happy to see Donald anymore?
I get it!
Not even Daisy.
More people are happy to see Donald because he's the president than more people are see. There are more people who are happy to see Donald the president than Donald the assist character. I'm gonna heal you after you heal yourself, time and time again.
Every single time.
Plus, I swear to God, does he even have a limit? Can you
Donald?
do anything with Donald?
Yes, but like you'll never use it because it's Donald. It
Yeah,
requires Donald to be in your party. If Goofy is in your party, you have no reason to ever use Donald's limit.
yeah. I mean, like, I actually had to ask because I only used the Goofy Rocky, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I only used that one.
Goofy Rocket is the best.
Yeah,
It does all the damage in the world.
yeah.
Do you actually launch Goofy once in a while?
Yes,
Yes!
it's the last
You
part
and
of the attack.
Donald carry fucking Goofy with a bazooka, and he fires and bounces all over the walls. And
Does he make
destroys
the scream?
everything.
No,
Wait, does he what?
does he make the scream?
No.
No. But that's because this is on purpose. He's launching himself like a rocket. This ain't an accident.
Does he at least go Gersh?
He does that occasionally between cutscenes, but not during a fight. He only makes that scream once, and that's in the Halloween Town,
Yeah.
appropriately enough.
Oh wow, so they had that in the first game?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, no, Halloween Town in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, was it in the first game?
Yes. No, it wasn't.
That sucks.
It does. He doesn't do it enough.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to make like a top whatever list of like things that I didn't want in Kingdom Hearts 3, but that was probably going to turn into things I do want in Kingdom Hearts 3, and one of them was going to be like not Sora as the only playable character. Like I want to play as the Disney characters.
Yeah.
That the worlds that I'm visiting.
Like in fucking, kind of like how Xenoblade does it, where you don't have to play as Shulk.
Yeah, or literally any other competent RPG. You can have character. You can control any character.
Yeah.
And then maybe I could control Donald and be like an infinitely better black mage than he'll ever be.
Yeah.
You know, that's just pretty much a big problem with Final Square in general when it comes to their RPGs.
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever get rid of the main character.
Curse.
Well, you can, but like
again,
nowadays
I like-
nowadays they're making it a habit
Really
where you only
hates
get
them,
control of
huh?
one character and everybody else is AI, and it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chapu,
Oh, wait a minute. 7 and 8,
That's the sword
you are
Walker
allowed to
gave
get
him
rid of, like,
and
the
be
main character.
saved. And he fought.
It might have not been a thing of Final Fantasy because I remember in every Final Fantasy game that I've played,
That's
like,
got nothing to do with
which
it.
I never finished one, but I played most of them at least. You can take the protagonist out of the party.
Wait, you can, in 4, no wait, in 4 you have everyone out. Never
Yeah.
mind, yeah. So there was never a chance to not have that. And in 6, once again, 5, you had everyone out. 6, there was like 30 different characters, so they had to do that.
Yeah.
7, 8, they
7
had
you
so
can.
many.
8, I
don't know about 9.
I didn't get far enough. 9, yeah, you can.
Oh wait, 12 you don't have to play Vaughn.
Yeah, 12 you don't have to play as Vaughn. 11, you're kind of stuck because you are your only party member.
Damn, I should have thought about it ahead before I just said it. Generally, Square Enix has that problem. It seems like it's either it has that problem because there's only that many characters, or they don't have that problem.
The only game I can think of that didn't have that problem back then was Legend of Dragoon. Dart, your protagonist cannot leave your party ever,
Oh.
Well, okay,
and you only get
well.
3 members, so it's like him and then 2 people.
Hey, Chrono Trigger let you do that.
What?
Chrono Trigger let you swap out your main character.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking back, it wasn't really a problem, but it's now a problem today.
Well, yeah.
Especially
because-
with Kingdom Hearts, man. Let us
Especially
play.
Kingdom Hearts. I kind of want them to do like a Birth by Sleep type thing where like you'll have Sora, but then you'll have like a Kairi story and a Riku story.
And it might mean defying.
And here you'll have a Donald story and a Goofy story. Except
And
you
the-
won't.
Or like I don't know who would be playable, just like someone
Isn't it
other
gonna
than
be,
Sora.
Isn't it
And
going to be like
that's just what
Aqua?
we want too, isn't it?
We don't know, cause like,
Isn't it?
cause here's the thing with Kingdom Hearts, like the whole plot is now surrounded about this whole like 7 Warriors of Light, but you only get 1 playable character. So it's like you have 7 really important characters that are probably not going to be playable, and that just doesn't make any sense. Like, what are they going to be doing while you're adventuring with Sora as Sora? Nothing. Just waiting for you to come back.
Waiting for you to recruit them, Dara.
Yeah.
They're already recruited. They know who they are. It's all
You
been
gotta
done.
go and find the MacGuffin to make them playable.
Yeah.
Ugh. Quite honestly, there's really nothing stopping the Keyblade War from happening right now. Like, they have everything they need. They just need to just fucking go. And just like, we need to kill this asshole Xehanort. And just go ahead and go kill this asshole Xehanort.
Wait, he's still alive?
Yes. He's been the villain for this entire time. He planned everything.
I thought you fought him like one time at the final boss.
Yeah, and Birth by Sleep, but he's not dead.
Oh, boy.
And if, to be technical,
operation
you've
will
been
be
fighting him this
please
entire
check
time.
all
He
your
is the final boss of every Kingdom Hearts game since then,
Alright.
Yeah.
with the exception of
Of course not.
Days.
I came here to fight sin.
Swear,
But they stick
everyone
me
is sick
here.
of fighting Bowser. Leave that only to Nintendo.
Huh?
First, you must complete the tasks you are
Oh
given.
god, he's so old.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over 1,000 years old, in fact.
I feel like that's spoilers. Is it spoilers?
No, not really. Well, not really. It's kind of obvious. Like 1,000 years ago, we were alive and we were Anakin, and he was there. And he's kind of the reason why we're here to begin with. And here he is now.
See, it's not spoilers because I didn't say it.
Okay,
Alright.
so here's the option. Now, technically, this doesn't actually matter because, like, you know,
Still fight the
10-2
game.
happens. But in this, you can tell him that, yeah, you should be on the front lines fighting with the rest
So,
of them.
in other words, this can either save his life or kill him.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and it's not just that. If I tell him to go on the front lines, he's going to die. If I tell him to stay, the red-haired friend that Waka punched earlier, he's going to go
die.
out to battle and then get killed.
So choose which one you want to kill.
Yeah.
Or you could just not have this conversation, just go forward and let the
It'll
game
probably
decide.
default-
Well, I'm already here. So,
So you fucked it up.
yeah, quite no. Well, unless I, tell him to stay, I fucked it up. Or if I don't tell him to stay, I fucked it up. But he's default to just like stay at the command center. But either way, the canon option, I
Ain't
guess,
the same if you
is
were
that
me.
he does stay and the other dude dies because he shows up in 10-2. So there you go. Fake options. Hooray.
Fake options, but I can imagine that had been actually pretty effective in your first playthrough.
It is fucked up. It is kind of shocking when it happens the first
I had
time.
heard from Steve,
Because,
but I
like-
didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Oren.
God.
10
Like?
years, is it?
Like,
I'm trying to word this right because it's not like
That is very boobs.
That's when Keenock.
because like it's a Final Fantasy game, so you don't really get that kind of like sort of interaction with a lot of NPCs like ever. So when you're given the option to tell somebody, it's like, yeah, you should be fighting out there. You're probably thinking that either A, oh, maybe his contribution will make the fight like, I don't know, maybe he'll,
A little bit easier.
yeah, a little bit easier, or maybe he'll do something good.
Tell me, Oren.
You don't know he's gonna get fucking killed. And then when you do let him go, you can actually,
This plan
spoilers,
won't work.
everything goes south after this like
Just let them.
cutscene and this boss fight coming out.
Literally, I love the South. It's so
What?
warm.
be careful,
Me
Australia's
too.
there.
Not that south. Damn.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Proceed.
That's practically going north.
That
But,
Enoch, a maester.
After everything gets fucked up, you can actually find him in the aftermath of what happens, and you'll see his corpse, and it's like,
What
damn,
were you doing? And
I
why
You
did
did
that.
Please don't tell me to actually do one of those
Friend.
photo things where you actually see. They gave it a close-up, a detailed close-up.
No, you can find him on the beach, like slumped over, and then you'll walk up to him and talk to him, and then he'll just like, boom, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it's like, oh,
So if you don't talk to him, he lives. Got it.
Yeah. On the flip side, when you meet him later on, you'll go to pretty much the next cloister trials that we're going to go to after this. And then he'll explain to you that, Loser got ripped in fucking half. Oh, shit. I also
Fuck.
did that. Fuck.
But if you don't talk to anybody, you don't have to worry about it. You didn't do nothing.
But yeah, if you don't talk to him again, that's going to happen anyway. So,
yeah, it's not your fault. At that
somebody's
point.
getting fucked today.
well, at that point, then it's Seymour's fault, right?
Well, yes. There you go. It's all Seymour's fault. Fuck that guy.
Green Bracer.
Screen Blazer. I'm pretty sure that is important. That's Orin item. Berserk
Berserk
Ward.
Ward.
No, I want
No.
Berserk. No, I want Berserk.
Oh, well, plus
Oh,
5
it's a
HP.
better version. I'm not getting Berserk anytime soon, so fuck it.
I was about to say, wouldn't he be amazing with Berserk?
He is. He's already a fucking tank.
Just like the Aggron.
Look, that's pointless.